Hi, this is Paul Niebuhr for the Virginia State Golf Association. This is a video to show participating facilities how to add, publish, and send a notification for an offer to golfers who are participating in the VIP golf program. So the first thing that you would need to do is come to the VIP golf card portal, which is at www.vsgavipcard.com, and log in with the username and password that were supplied to you by the VSGA. After logging in, you will be brought to the dashboard. The dashboard has some instructions up on the top and then a few menu items down below. We are going to click on Add Offer. Now, when you click on the Add Offer screen, you will have buttons that let you add whatever offers are available at the time. For this demonstration, we are going to do a 2017 special offer. Now, this assumes that you've already done a VIP offer that complies with the pricing that were provided in your contract. Once you've done a VIP offer, you will then be able to add a special offer. So we will click on the Add 2017 Special Offer, and this is a screen that will walk you through creating that special offer. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down because we don't need to see the heading. We would like to see everything that we can on the screen as we're creating the offer. So you can see on the top here that it says that we are creating a 2017 special offer. You will also see that the screen is divided into two pieces. The left side are the steps that you need to take to create the offer. The right side is a calendar display that shows you the offer as you're building it. Step 1, we have to select the months that this offer is valid. You can create an offer that is valid only specific months. What I would do is I would click each of the months that the offer is valid. And you'll see that they get highlighted here on the Select Months step, and they get highlighted on the right in the calendar. So I know that January and February are selected. There's also an All Months button that selects all the months, and a Clear that clears all the months. For this demo, we are going to have our offer be valid all year long. Now I click the next button. The next thing that I need to do, step 2, is select days. These are the days that the offer is valid. Again, I just need to select the days that the offer is valid, and you will see that they are being highlighted here on the left and also here on the right. If I select Monday through Friday, this assumes that it's only valid during the week. Also, I can select all days, and I can clear and start over. For this demonstration, the offer is good all days. Now I'm going to click Next, and we're on to setting pricing. Now the VIP offer, there are guidelines for that which are in your contract, and those are a % discount. Another pricing option is a fixed dollar amount. This would be, say your ordinary rates are $45 and you want to have a special that's $10 off, so your rate would be $35. That is the fixed dollar option. The % discount, as we said, would be something like 30% off whatever your ordinary rates are. This example is going to be a fixed dollar. Now, Friday, what is Friday considered? Friday obviously is a weekday. However, for pricing purposes, some of the facilities use weekday pricing for Fridays, some use weekend pricing for Fridays. You would just select here whether your Friday is considered a weekday or a weekend for pricing purposes. We're going to select weekday. So our pricing on Fridays is consistent with our Monday through Thursday pricing. The next thing that I need to do is set the pricing for the individual months. Now, quite often you might have different rates for different months of the year. What I need to do is set those prices per month. Now I can do groups of months together, so I can again select individual months, I can click all months. I can clear them. For this example, let's say that for January and February, my weekday fee is going to be $25. Let's say ordinarily my weekday fee is $35. I'm going to offer a special of $25, which would represent $10 off. Let's say that my weekend fee was $45 and I want to offer $10 off. I would put in $35 for my weekend fee. Now what I need to do is click select fees or set fees. And when I do that, January and February's fees will be set to $25 on weekday, $35 on the weekend. Now I click set fees, and if you look here on the right in the calendar, you'll see that to the left of January it says $25. That is my weekday fee. To the right of January is my weekend fee of $35. Those are the numbers that I put in here. And I have the same thing for February, $25 for weekday, $35 for weekend. And it set January and February because I selected January and February here. What I need to do now is set my fees for the remaining months. Now, I can click clear and then I can go through and start selecting March, all the rest of these months, or I can click all months and then uncheck January and February. So now what I'll be doing is setting my rates for March through December. Let us say that my weekday fee from March to December is ordinarily $45, and I want to give them $10 off. So that would make my weekday fee $35. And if my weekend fee was $55 and I want to give them $10 off, I would then enter $45. So I'm now all set to set the pricing from March through December to a weekday fee of $35 and a weekend fee of $45. All I need to do is hit the Set Fees button, and you can see that my calendar on the right filled with $35 and $45. That's all there is to setting the rates. I'm going to click Next, and I need to set my exclusions. Really, all there is to do here is to click on Holidays Excluded. If I want to exclude holidays, we don't have a calendar or a list of holidays because holidays are considered differently throughout. You might have state holidays, local holidays. It can be pretty much anything. All this will do, checking that button, is it will put the words holidays excluded in the offer text. Now I can exclude individual days. So let's say on May 31st I have an all-day charity tournament. So May 31st has to be excluded. I can come over onto this side and I can click May 31st, and you can see that the highlighting behind it disappears. That means that this offer will not be valid on May 31st. So I'm going to click Next. Now I have to set my earliest and latest starting times. Let's say that on Fridays I have leagues that start at 5. So the latest starting time that I want to give away is going to be 4 o'clock. And let's say Saturday and Sunday mornings is really not a good time for this offer. So I'm going to say that the earliest starting time on Saturday is 1 and the earliest starting time on Sunday is 1. And then I'm going to click Next. Number of plays. This is how many times someone can use this discount. You can put in 1 through 12. It can be per week, per month, per year. For this example, we're going to say that they can use it 4 times per year. And Next. Special instructions and additional benefits. This is just text that is going to appear in your offer. An example of this would be collared shirts are required. You may have other restrictions or special instructions that you can't wear jeans or cutoffs. This would be the place to put that. Additional benefits. Can they get anything else? 10% off in the Pro Shop, free hot dog, this would be the place to put that. Again, it will just put this text into your offer. That's everything. Before clicking Save and Preview, I should take a look on the right-hand side here, make sure that my days are selected properly, my rates are correct, and then I can go ahead and hit Save. And now I'm going to be brought to the List Offers screen. This is the same screen that you would get to if you went to the dashboard and you clicked on Existing Offers. So here's the offer that I just did. Here's my offer text. And what I want to do at this point is read this over and make sure that it's correct. This is what type of offer it is. It's a 2017 special offer. The date that I created it, how many redemptions they get, and the status, which is very important. This is not published. And because it's not published, no one can see it in the app, no one can see it on the VSGA website, but I still get the option of editing it, publishing it, or deleting it. Now, I'm going to look over here and I'm going to see, oh, okay, Friday before 4, my league doesn't start until 5. Maybe I'll let people have tea times until 4:30. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click the edit button and scroll myself down here, and I'm going to come down to my available starting times. So I'm going to change that 4:30, and I got to this just by clicking on the heading for Set Available Starting Times. So I'm going to change that 4 o'clock to 4:30, and then I'm going to click on the Submit Offer heading to open up this section, and then I'm going to click on Save and Preview. It's going to bring me back to the List Offers screen, and I see that here's my 4:30 here, so that all looks fine. So I am going to go ahead and publish my offer. At this point, the offer will be visible on the app and on the VSGA.org website. Also, at this point, because now that my offer is published, I can choose to send an alert. Now what that will do is anybody in the app that has opted to receive these alerts will get this alert on their phone. You can only do this one time, and you can only do it for a certain number of days after the offer has been created, but it's a great way to let people know about this special offer, especially if it's something that you're doing for the upcoming weekend. If you need to delete or edit the offer at this point, all you need to do is contact the VSGA office, and somebody there would be more than happy to help you. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. If you do need any help or anything seems unclear, contact the VSGA.org website, and there's some great staff there that would love to help you. Thanks for watching.